Am I dead?
Yes, Dawn, you are officially dead. You took your own life not even 5 minutes ago. Don't you remember?
Kinda. So it worked?
Of course it worked. You left your wife and 2 children behind in the overworld. Nobody has discovered your body yet. But as someone with your kind of importance, it won't be long until someone finds you lying lifeless on the bathroom floor with a bullet in your head.
So, what is this? Heaven? Or hell?
It is an in-between.
What? You're gonna have to give me a better answer than that.
This is Kencho, and my name is... we'll just call me Entity for now. I've been given the task to watch over you during your incarnations by the higher power itself. Currently a choice is being made by your soul. It has not yet found out what it wants to do with your next incarnation.
My next incarnation?
Yes, the next life you will live. Your experiences and the way you lived your life will be judged, and the higher power will choose where it wants you to go, if your soul even decides it wants to carry out another life.
Judged? How?
Let me ask you this. In your own personal opinion, do you believe you deserve a spot in heaven?
Yeah, I think I... Before I give you my answer, I want to hear what you think.
Interesting. Well, Dawn, if I'm being honest here, no. The past couple of lives I've witnessed you live have been absolutely beautiful, but you tend to fall into the same pit in all of it. You let the negativity get to you.
How so?
Well, for example, think about what you just did that resulted in you being here and us having this conversation. This isn't the first life you've had that ended in suicide either. You had a gorgeous wife and kids, a big house and a fast car, as well as money and influence. People looked up to you, Dawn, and from an outside looking in perspective, your life was perfect. But you, along with every other single conscious being, had demons. You just let yours get the best of you.
What are you getting at?
What I'm saying is, you need to stop and smell the roses. Life isn't perfect, but you have to make the most of it, because for all you know, you're only giving these unique experiences once. Life is fragile. It's to be cherished and adored, not miserable.
War, death, pollution, corruption, drugs. The world is so cold, you're surrounded by negativity everywhere. It's impossible to be happy on this planet.
Love, connection, experiences, genuine happiness? Dawn, for every reason you have to hate life, I can give you 6 more to love your life. You cannot lose sight of that along your journey.
Life is just not fair. Not that you understand. You don't know what it's like waking up trapped in your mind, having no one to talk to, going through the same routine, dealing with the same problems. Life is a problem and a bore. It seems like offing myself is the only way out of my insanity.
You were put on this earth to suffer, and to grow from the suffering. Every time you felt pain, you've grown from it, even if it may not seem that way at the time. You have to constantly remind yourself that pain is the art you find yourself in. For a moment, think about when you were a child, and you were just starting to develop an understanding of this world. A kid is truly happy because they focus on what makes them happy. Therefore, ignorance is bliss. These problems only got so bad because you've allowed them to. The negative energy they brought began to kill off your positivity, until you completely forgot that happiness was an actual thing.
I don't get it, Entity. Like, no matter what I do, I'm gonna be a depressed fool.
You're only proving my point. This is the type of thinking that has you in this rut, Dawn. Change your thinking, and it will change your life.
Saying I will be happy won't make me happy.
Smile for me, Dawn.
No!
Just trust me. Smile for me. Now, how do you feel?
Weird? Awkward?
You may feel weird, but for that brief moment, you've forgotten about your depression. You have to find ways to block out those negative thoughts any way you see fit. Keep your mind off of it until you forget that sadness is an emotion. That being said though, you must understand that sadness is a perfectly healthy emotion, and you should always embrace it when the time is right for it. Checkmate.
What is my soul chosen?
You won't know until you walk through that door.
I don't think I'm ready to face what's next, Entity.
Wherever you end up, Dawn, remember the information you have been taught today, and let it guide you through what is to come. Until our next encounter, love and light, brother.